Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. All right, y'all, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Somebody must be real mad. But I'm the woman for the job. Let me try to fix my screen really quickly. I'll stop sharing while I welcome everybody in real quick, but that's where we're going. Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome back. I came by here real short, sweet, straight to the beat. I am closing out a lot of programs, mentorships, etc. Okay. I'm not going to be offering any mentorships at all here on this broadcast. I'm selling money. If you need money, I'm selling it. Okay. I'm selling money where you can take it and go make you money. And I went into my goodie bag and found some wonderful opportunities that I ain't had around for a very long time. And I'm going to be sharing some of those with y'all if you want to take advantage of it. Also, I'll have some bundle deals, 3 for the price of 1, 2 for the price of 1, stuff like that. Okay. So I will now ask you guys to share. If y'all ain't looking to buy you no money, buy you no better, financial situation, then please share with somebody, because somebody that is looking for an opportunity to make them some extra cash flow, to make them, some side income, outside of what they already got coming in. Okay. With that being said, the very first thing I'm going to pull up is this 7,500 digital products. Y'all hear me yapping about it all the time, so I'm not even going to go down that road. Why you should have you some digital assets when your dollar crash. You'll understand why it was important to have some digital assets. Just like our currency is being changed and modified and reset to digital currency per Donald Trump's mouth, the president of this United States of America. As well as globally, UK, France, all these people are on this whole digital move because that's just where the world is going to. China and Korea and everybody else is already, Buzz Lightyear speed ahead of us, and we're just catching up. But, while your dollar is still alive, now would be the greatest time to get you some digital assets. And digital assets is nothing more than something that lives in the digital realm. Okay, credit is digital assets. Shopping online is digital assets. Using Google Maps is digital assets. Watching me on these platforms is a digital asset. Okay, so that's all digital asset is. Very first thing that I'm going to offer. I have a money list, but I'm going to go here first since we're here. I'm going to tell you what the money list is about. This money list made me $10,000 when I sold it. It's been in my archives, for a while, but I know it's over 100 and something different ways to make money. How to buy vehicles just using an EIN, how to set up an EIN on the IRS website. You can do that in 5 minutes or less, and then go turn around and use your EIN only to get you vehicles. There's so many different ways. Like I said, over 100, but I'm going to get to this one first. 7,500 done for you digital products. Let me see what's this page right here. Okay, so on this 7,500 digital products. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Come with trackers, come with planners. I'll turn this camera around over here so you can see. Um, in different niches and personal development. So a lot of people, want self-love planners, journals, trackers, budget trackers, finance trackers, things that people are buying every single day on Etsy, on Reddit, on TikTok, all of that stuff. Okay. You have a business bundle here. You have a manifestation bundle, financial bundle, social media. You want to learn how to grow and scale on social media. Pregnancy bundle. There's people pregnant every single day. Okay. There's people want to track their pregnancy every single day. There's people who just had babies and want to have a baby memory book every single day. Okay. A newborn planner, all of that good stuff. Home property bundle if people in the real estate. Okay. Health and wellness bundle, mental health bundle. This is a great bundle. There's a lot of people dealing with anxiety, insomnia, relationships, struggles, different things of that sort. Also got travel bundles in here, travel planners, bachelorette parties. Those are happening every day. Over here, you got health and wellness bundle, meal planners, recipes, fitness planner, health living journal, the whole 9 yards. Okay. Um, School bundle, back to school, college school planner, homeschool planner, teacher planner, the whole 9 yards is 7,500 done for you digital products. Okay. You have the 2026 planner, and this is always constantly being updated. That's the good thing about when you buy um, a digital product such as this one, it's always being updated. Okay. For 2025, it had everything 2025-ish. And as you can see, a whole bunch of stuff is under the column of 2025. But now we're moving into 2026. People love buying calendars. They love buying wedding planners, self-help planners, you name it, travel, digital reading journal, self-care journal, you name it. Okay. You have assignment trackers, mood trackers, work time logging, meal planners, the whole 9 yards, to-do lists, all of this stuff in 2026. You get 80 plus freebies, gratitude journal for women, affirmations journal, to-do list, how to stop smoking, diabetes tracker, stuff that people buy every day. And then you got another 82 freebies here. And then this is all about faceless digital marketing. If you want to learn how to start and grow a faceless digital brand, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's on TikTok, YouTube. They also give you some luxury reels where you can just put in your website, make sales without ever showing your face. How to get started on Etsy, sell your stuff on Etsy, Pinterest, um, 13 digital planner, Etsy listing mock-ups. You get the whole shebang, okay? And literally what you do is if you want to sell this, now let me say inside of this bundle is 7,500 digital products. If you wanted to sell each product in here, because this ain't just no one page or no two pager, okay? This ain't what this is. This is 40, 50, 60 pages, 80 pages long, journals, trackers, different things of that sort, okay? So if you sold each product in here, all 7,500 products at just $97 per product, digital product, that would be $750,000 if you just sold each one. And I'm about to open them up so you can see how easy it is to sell it. Okay. Um, if you sold all 7,500 of them for $47, a lower ticket, you still make $350,000 just off of this list by itself. So how it works is if I want to get into the faceless digital marketing bundle, okay, I'm going to click on this one right here. It's going to take me to another page. So I'm going to have to stop sharing over here to get you to the other page where it's going to take me, because this is exactly what it's going to do for you when you buy it. All right, so it's going to open up like that. Excuse me. And this is what it's going to look like once you click it. You just hit view template. And then open in editor. Okay, so now you have, it's already done for you. I mean, it's fully loaded, already done for you. It's ready to sell. It's ready to be sold right now. And so many people are looking for an online business, to start an online business. Didn't I tell y'all it was heck of pages in here? This one is 91 pages, and you get the master reseller right. So you can also, sell this as well as a master reseller, right? When you sell it to them, then, they can turn around and sell it. So this whole thing is already done for you, ready to sell. If you wanted to put your own branding on it, then you could do that. Everything in here is already done for you. That's why it's called Done For You Digital Product. Now, if I was marketing to minority women, or if I wanted to give it like a bossy type of look, literally all I would do is click on this image right here. And then I'll go over here to the left-hand side, and I will look to see if they have a photo that I would want to use. And I would say black girl faceless, and see what kind of photo they can give to me. If I have my own brand photos, I can use that. If I want to use an AI generated image, I can use that. But let me see if I can pick a photo that I would like to use. I'm going to just click one just because. So I would click that. It's already highlighted. You see the purple shade right there means that it's highlighted. And say I wanted to use this one. I'll just drag it over here like that. And now the image has changed. Okay. And yeah, I'm ready to sell. I just hit share. I go right here to download. Okay. It is already selected on PNG, so it includes my photos. Okay. It has all of the pages in there, 1 to 91, and then I hit download. If I want to download this and then upload it on my website, I can do that. If I didn't want to do that, then literally all I had to do was come here and say where it says only you can access. I would drop that down, hit anybody with the link and access, and then hit copy the link. Now I can include it into an email. Here's your digital download. Okay. You can literally take the cover of this right here, this faceless guide, and post it on your social media. Okay. Get this digital faceless guide, the ultimate faceless guide to starting a faceless page, YouTube channel, whatever the case may be. You can put, this is how I make money on autopilot, using this guide right here. However you want to market it, however you want to word it, you don't got to be deep with it. Okay. Literally tell the people, okay, this is helping. A lot of people are now having to switch over, to faceless digital income. This is the best way to get started if you want to make money and don't want to show your face. If you want to make money while you sleep and don't show your face, then go ahead and grab my ultimate faceless guide on sale for $27 today, $17 today, $97, however much you want to price it at. And that is for each and every digital product that is in there. Okay. The diabetes tracker is like 30, 40 pages long because it's not just, one cheater. It's no, on Monday, how much did you eat? How many calories? How to watch your sugar? Really save lives. Okay. It really saved lives and it can turn into other things as well. At the end of this ultimate guide, you can actually say, hey, if you guys want to, let me stop sharing on that and come back over here. You can literally put at the end of the guide, hey, if you guys would be interested in, let me go back over here. If you guys would be interested in how to make sales, I have that guide for you too. If you guys are interested in how to grow on Instagram only, I have that too. If you guys are interested in faceless TikTok marketing, I have that too. Okay. So now you can go through and really start off with this one and then offer this one. And then the next week, offer this one. And then the next week, offer this one and make sales. Okay. Because it's creating a problem. People need to know how to go faceless. What is the whole faceless movement? How I can actually make money without showing my face. And then say, hey, you can grab my faceless Instagram, faceless TikTok, and faceless YouTube as a bundle deal for just $97 today. So you know how to go faceless on all three platforms, or you can sell it individually. Okay. I am selling that bundle for $97. You clearly can see your money back and you clearly can see how simplistic it is. It's really simple to just drag and drop a photo. It's really simple to just leave it as it is. Hit download our copy link and you're done. If you don't want to have, to worry about everything else, just click on whichever one you're ready to sell and hit download or share the link, and boom, there it is there. How many people you know around you that potentially have diabetes? How many people that you know that have anxiety? How many people you know need better finance management? How many people do need to that are pregnant and want to, maybe track their pregnancy or track their newborn baby's milestones or whatever the case may be. So that I have that for $97. The money list that I have, let me go back. Okay, I'm here. And this money list is $47. It is it is full of all kinds of ways that you can go and make you some money right away. From using apps to getting loans to using your EIN, work from home for Apple, using apps or rating apps, different things of that sort. It's just full of a lot of stuff. Neighborhood host, virtual assistant, all kinds of different ways. Okay. Personal credit cards that don't pull credit scores for emergency cash. You have all of these people right here that will give you money. Literally, if you sell on eBay, how to sell on eBay, how to sell on Etsy, if you want to get an SBA loan, if you want to get gas cards for business only, no credit check, use EIN. If you want to get your car funded under your EIN and other ways to make money online, okay, it is over 100 different opportunities. $47. This is something that you can literally take and apply it to your life so that you have something. And then you also say, hey, I got a money list that show over 100 ways how to make money starting from today using your phone simply for $47. Who wouldn't want to buy some way or some form to make extra money? I literally started selling this, I believe, like 2 years ago and made $10,000 on it. After I made $10,000 on it, then I opened it up. I think about maybe 3 or 4 times, and it's been in the archive. So you guys can get that. If you want that, it's $47. Put a 1 in the chat for the money list. because I actually went backwards. $47 for the money list. You also can get the 7,500 done for you digital products for $97. Put a 2 in the chat if you want that. Okay. Um, Let me go in my vault and pull out some other stuff before I get to some of the other ones that I have been offering. So I have three for the price of one with this one, and this is the credit sweep hack for TransUnion, the credit sweep hack for the data breach, and then the 4-day aggressive credit sweep hack plus the 200K. No, I'm gonna put the 75,000 funding play in this bundle. So you're gonna get 3 credit sweep hacks, fix your credit, or to sell to help others fix their credit. And I'm going to include a $75,000 funding hack. After or while you're working on getting your credit, you can pick up the phone, literally say the script, get $75,000 for a vehicle. It tells you exactly what to do, how to liquidate the cash from the vehicle to put the money into your own bank account. It gives you the whole workup. Okay. So I have that for $97, all three, plus the additional $75,000 funding play, so that when you sweep your credit, you can at least go get you a bag. Okay. May not be a whole big bag, but $75,000 is life changing for a few people. I'm sure for many people, especially right now. So that's $97. You can put a 3 in the chat if you want that. Um, Hold on one second. I also have the print on demand play, how you can literally take somebody else's platform, create an image. I've demonstrated, I believe, in the last few days how y'all can do that, but I'll show you how to set up your print on demand. I'll go ahead and log in over here real quick so that I can show you guys again. One second, let me log in. Because it's Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of this stuff, y'all can really get to your bag. You can really, really get to your bag with print on demand. Okay. And I'll talk about multiple ways. This is just one website, but I talk about multiple ways that you can actually make jewelry. You can make cutting boards. You can make personalized wallets on top of your merch. So this is print on demand. They have the product. You have the image or the design. And okay, I still got that $66 sitting up over there. So they pretty much tell you, um, what bestsellers they have and how you can take advantage of the bestsellers. If I wanted to create, um, and what I like about this is that you can actually connect your store to TikTok. So now your stuff is just over there on the TikTok shop. And you do not need any followers at all to make money on TikTok shop when you are offering print on demand products, different things of that sort. But I would just literally come here, since they're already telling me this is a best seller and it's getting ready, to kind of, be winter time. This is a really thick sweat t-shirt. I could have looked for a sweatshirt. Actually, let me go back into that, to their catalog. I just picked that one from the top because, it is a bestseller. But I could actually come here and look for sweaters since it's going to be cold. Let's see. Let me go to their catalog. Let me see where they sweatshirts. So they got sweatshirts for in the women and the men category. I'm just gonna go with a woman sweatshirt for right now, okay? But it's simple as that. Clicking on which one you want to get. This is a bestseller right now, I guess. According to what people are buying, their metrics. I clicked on it so I can start designing it right there. Once I start designing it, I can hit upload, or I could just come here to AI and it give you 15 daily attempts. I want retro text that says God is within her. She will not fail. And I want bright colors such as fall and autumn colors. Let's see if they get it right. I'm going to generate the image. If I have my own image with my own brand, then I can go ahead and just stick on my own image, my own brand, which I do. But if you don't have no image or no brand, you can just design. Type in what you want designed, and they will come up with the design as you see it doing over here, okay? If I like what they create me, like this, then I just take this shirt. Just take that one. And then it's going to put over here. And then now I'm just going to preview it. Okay. God is within her. She shall not fail. If I want something on the back, then I can generate an image like that for the back, but it's just plain white. It's going to also give me what it looks like with people having it on. So I get me some already, pre-made models or whatever the case may be. If I want to add different colors, I can add different colors by coming here to edit. And I'll say, look, I don't just want it in white. I want it in ash. I want it in orange. I can say I want it in orange. I can say I want it in black. Okay. I can say I want it in sports gray. All these different colors. Okay. So I can do it that way. If I don't like that, I can just delete it and upload my own photo. Okay. So I teach this in that workshop. Show you exactly. Let me see. Let's see if I want to put this one here. Let me see if they got it in green. Okay, so I can put my own generated image on there. I can put a QR code on the back of it. So like if I'm advertising or promoting my business, people be like, let's make money, babies. And then on the back of it, I have a QR code. Excuse me. Also give me the mock-ups so that I don't have to have product on hand to sell. They take care of all of that. They take care of the clients, they take care of the shipping, they take care of the product. 1 second. Now, how you get that little tickly thing in the back of your throat. But if I want to see what it looks like in black, that's what it looked like in black. That's what it looked like in white. I can make shoes over here. I can make bathroom sets. I can make a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I'll show you a bathroom shower set that I can make. And like I said, they handle it all. You get paid for the design, pretty much. They're going to charge their price for shipping and all of that stuff, but you're going to get paid for the design. So I'll go over here to the bathroom stuff and say I want to go ahead and make a whole set. I want to make a shower curtain, and then I want to make a bathroom rug with some towels. It's the same type of setup. Okay, just come over here where that picture. Just go back to. Let me just type it in. So I'll just go ahead and open up that one. And then I want to fill it to the whole placeholder. Now you'll be able to see exactly what the shower curtain looks like. This is what it's going to look like in somebody's bathroom. The full photo, this is what it's going to look like close up. And it gives you all the mock-ups. So literally you download the mock-ups and just share the photos. What y'all think about my new bathroom set? I got these for sale, where you can get the whole entire set or whatever the case may be, however you want to, advertise it. This is like you set it and forget it. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. So you'll be able to show exactly what it's going to look like inside somebody's bathroom. Okay, I have this whole complete training on how to do this for $47. Put it 3 in the chat if you want that. I don't want to be here no whole long time, but I wanted to share with you guys. I do have the print on demand workshop that we did where you will learn how to make you an easy 6-figure side hustle. Okay. If you want to get into the YouTube niche, if you want to get some of that YouTube money, and you want to know how to set it up yourself, I did the workshop. Is very step by step. How to use ChatGPT to help you come up with a name, how to create your banner and your logo for your channel, how to set up your AdSense account so that you can get monetized. I show you how to go find other people's content and then go viral off their own content. I show you how to get your watch hours. I show you how to hire people for $4 or $5 to get your watch hours. I give you the whole 9 yards. Okay, it was a 30-day YouTube boot camp. Many of my clients and customers have started their YouTube channels that are doing really good. Some started it in the sports niche because that's something that people watch year round. Football, basketball, soccer, you name it, boxing, all of that. Some people started it in, the gossip tea niche. Some people started theirs in a motivational niche. One of the clients that I've taken is a female, started hers in a motivational niche and used Lisa Nichols' videos, made them her own after I showed you how to do it. And that's how she went viral. Got her watch hours, got her followers, got into monetization within 2 weeks using other people's viral content. Okay, so I will give you the whole 4-part series. It's a 30-day boot camp for $97. Okay, you can put a 5 if you want that in the chat. And for you guys that don't know, I don't have time to kind of go over, how much people are making, but they're making bags out here. I've shown y'all. I'm showing you how to take somebody's link and go see exactly what they're making. So people out here are making a bag, and that's all done faceless. You do not have to get on no camera. You do not have to be tech savvy. You don't have to be any of that. Okay, literally, you get on and it's created a faceless brand. The Shade Room is a faceless brand. They make $1 million every single month. TMZ is a faceless brand. They make millions of dollars every single month. They just with celeb source, that celeb gossip news. Shade Room, Baller Alert, Coco Melon is a faceless channel that makes millions of dollars. Okay. Gracie's Corner, even though we know the backstory of who created the channel, you would never know who is Gracie Corner had they not come out, because it is a faceless channel, and there's so many different faceless channels. So you can literally be up and running with a faceless YouTube channel in 30 days or less. And instead of you going through 30-day boot camp like we had to do, you can put this together in a weekend, literally. Okay. So put a 5 in the chat if you want that. Also, I have the 200,000 funding play. If you want to know how to leverage multiple systems to generate you multiple credit approvals, all at the same time. If you want to learn how to go get you 25,000 here, 75,000 here, another 100,000 over here. I've showed y'all receipts of people that have used this in the 200,000 funding play. And I don't want to be all over the place, clicking here, clicking there. But if you go to Facebook, I've also shared it on Instagram and YouTube. I always reference back to Facebook, because it's simple for me to go in there and just say Tawana World's 25,000, or put a keyword in there, and it takes me to that exact post. With Instagram, I'm gonna have to scroll. With YouTube, I'm gonna have to scroll. I can put the title in, but I'm gonna have to scroll. If I use that language in any other video, then I'm gonna have to scroll through there. Okay, but you get access to the funding, and it also includes a business funding blueprint, business credit funding blueprint, so that after you do it on your personal, you turn around and you do it on your business. Okay, that is how you level up your income, when you hit them both ways. If your personal credit is bad, leverage the business funding so that you can get the funding and then pay off your personal debt. And then now you can go ahead and run that same play on personal. If your personal is decent and you just barely getting started in the business sector with creating your EIN, or if you've had an EIN, that's even better. If you've already had an EIN established for at least a year or two, that's called a seasoned EIN. You get approved for more funding because you're not just up and starting. Okay. So I have that 200,000 funding play for $47. You can put a 6 in the chat if you want that. Let me see what else is over here. I also got 6 ways to 6 figures. I give you 6 ways to hit the 6 figures in under 6 months. I show you, I give you the play. I give you all the information, all the deeds, where to go, how to get started, how to implement it, the whole 9 yards. Okay, affiliate marketing, all kind of different things. 6 ways to 6 figures in under 6 months. And if you have 6 ways and you're making 6 figures on all 6 ways, then you do the math. $1 million ain't hard. I done showed y'all $1 million. It's all about strategy. Okay. So the 6 ways to 6 figures in under 6 months, I'll let y'all get that for $47 as well. Anything else I want to pull out of the vault? If you guys want a guide to starting an Airbnb business, okay, I will give you this guide that I sell for lots of money, because at the end of the day, you're going to make a lot of money in the Airbnb space. Real talk. show you how you can go literally rent an apartment in your business name with just an EIN, and then start making money leveraging somebody else's place and leveraging, business credit. If you need to fund it, if you need to furnish it, if you need to have pay for cleaners, how you can literally leverage business funding to be able to do that. And let me make it very clear, business funding has nothing to do with your personal funding. I tell people all the time, go get you an EIN. It's too late right now. They close at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But bright and early in the morning, you can get up and get you an EIN and immediately go put you some trade lines on it. Immediately. In 30 days, you will generate you a payday score. That just lets the credit bureaus know when they go pull your EIN that, yes, you are legit and you are in the system. Okay? So I have the guide to starting a profitable Airbnb. You can have that for $47 as well. I have the 24-hour hard inquiry removal. It is what you pick up, who you call, and what you say to have those hard inquiries removed from your credit report in 24 hours or less. Literally. Most people see the results in 3 to 4 hours, okay? Because now you're using the law. And what people don't know is that hard inquiries and late payments are the two murdering factors inside of a credit report. When your credit report is when your credit is reported or your accounts is reported as negative or late for more than 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, it actually drops your score by 50 to 75 points. Just one late payment. Turn around and be late the next month, and it's going to drop your score even more so. Okay, because the amount of time that you are late affects your credit. Same thing as hard inquiry. Okay, if I go to Crown Jewelers and they did not give me any type of revolving account or any type of merchant account or any type of line of credit, it cannot stay on my credit report. It is illegal. I don't have business with you. So this is how you get them removed in 24 hours. I have that as well. I'm almost done, y'all. Hold on one second. Let's see what else I'm going to give you. I was going to say if I was going to give y'all 3 days to 3K. But I don't think I am. I'm going to leave that alone. And as you can see, I got a lot of sauce. Okay. Lots of it, lots of it. It just goes on and on and on and on to the break of dawn, literally. So I'm scrolling through my vault in my goodie bag to show y'all. I got a vendors list. This is the last one I'm going to sell out of the vault. I got a vendors list that allows you to purchase wholesale celebrity hair. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I said it maybe a month ago when I seen them in Houston and in Alabama with lines wrapped around the corners for bundles, that we in the wrong business or something, because ain't no way you should have no blowout like that on no hair, where you got people for miles fighting each other to get into your store to buy your hair. You can have that same type of effect online. This vendors list come with celebrity hair bundles, celebrity wigs. It comes with all kinds of clothing, boots, shoes, watches, kids' clothing. And I'm not just talking about regular clothing. I'm talking literally about name brand. Okay. Let me see if I got some of the photos from out of the from out of the boss vendors list. There's a lot of people in a bag when it comes to. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some of these photos so y'all can see some of the stuff that's inside of here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So in this vendors list, let me see what I'm sharing. Okay. All right, so let me show y'all what is inside of this vendors list. And while we right here, because I'm gonna talk about this, becoming the bank. When I tell y'all it's really real, it's really real. I don't show y'all this to flex on y'all at all. Okay, you can literally go into a bank and cash out like never before. Okay, you can do that on the business side. If I can't tell you to do nothing else, I'm telling y'all right now to go and get you some business funding. It's a different world. It's a different. How did I get back here? Hold on, y'all. What in the world? Hold on. I don't know why my computer be acting funky. There we go. All right, now let me scoot on back down here where it's at. Here we go. So the vendors list, and let me go back this way first, just in case y'all don't know what kind of money can be made with print on demand. This is a personalized mama, very plain shirt that says mama, and then it has the children's names on the sleeve that made $1 million in revenue. Just in case, y'all be sitting up looking like, who wants to do some print on demand? If you need some extra money, I mean, y'all better get on board, okay? Print on demand jewelry. How you can make dog photos, all kinds of stuff. Anniversary, mother and father, yada, 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 okay? That personalized necklace with just flowers on it, okay? For Mother's Day, generated $1,466,000 over there on Etsy. Okay. Um, these are the cutting boards. Okay. It made $3,700,000 for a personalized cutting board. Just wanted to show y'all what you may be passing up. Okay. That's it. But inside of the vendors list, you have access to, outfits like these, hair, of course, okay, real hair. You have the actual contact where you can buy it for the low, um, you know, nightgowns, shoes, nails, bikini sets. You can actually customize it and put your name and your brand so that you are actually branding even though it's their products, you're branding it. They will put your logo on it. These are, very popular. A lot of people are trying to hide their pregnancies and stuff in the celebrity world. They wear these big gown type of shirts. You have a Nike suit set where you get the shoes and the jacket inside of here for the low. Okay, that's what I meant by name brand. They got Dolce and Gabbana. They got a whole bunch of stuff. Fendi bathing suits. You got Marc Jacobs where you can get the pocketbooks and the shoes. Definitely can sell pocketbooks. This is what Coach, whole little Coach set. So all of this stuff can be sold, you know, premium prices, but you don't buy it for premium prices. If you want to sell these to business owners, these neon signs that they have, Burberry for your young people, your kids. I know a girl who just shops from this vendors list for her kids back to school. Customized nails, it's all kind of stuff in there. Okay, as you can see, it's all kind of stuff inside that vendors list. You can actually get that vendors list for $47. Okay, you can put a 7 in the chat. I think I'm at number 7. Okay, with that, and then let me make sure it was not another one over here in the oldie but goodies before I get to some of the other ones that I have been okay. Yes, so I will also allow for I already said the 24-hour heart injury removal guide. I think I'll give y'all this last one right here. I have a 400. So you see how I showed y'all I have a 7,500 digital product. Well, before I had the 7,500 digital product, I had the 400,000 digital product. Okay. I will let the 400,000 digital product. And when I tell you it's courses, it's workshops, it's a lot of digital templates. I mean, it's 400,000 done for you digital products that you can literally sell. Um, you definitely have to download it as a zip file to be able to open it all up. But it got how to create generational wealth, how to get started in the trucking industry. It got everything, literally. It's like the uh, digital economy because it got everything in it. Everything, credit, weight loss. It has everything in it, and it doesn't just have like a bunch of templates. These have courses where you can actually sell a literal course that you didn't have to create. It has video courses. It has coloring books. It has everything that you could possibly think of. Done for you coloring books. Okay. You don't even got to create them. They already done for you. It's 400,000 digital products. I will let you guys get that for I normally sell that for $497. I'll let y'all get that 400,000 digital library for $140. Okay, a tremendous discount for that many digital products. You will never run out of digital products. You can literally sell that whole entire 400,000 digital library, literally for $500 all day long. Okay, so I'm gonna close out that. Let me check over here on this other good one. Make sure. Let me see. If you guys want to learn how to make money, I'll go ahead and advertise a couple of these for my husband. If you want to learn how to make money in the transportation space, I'm going to tell you the biggest niche in the transportation space is being a freight broker. Okay. So I have a freight broker mastery where you would become the broker and originate the loads between the actual company and the drivers. This is how you can make literally 6 figures in 1 month or more. Definitely $100,000 a month. That's for sure. Becoming a freight broker. Because when a corporation comes to you, say Walmart, say we need 10 trucks on the road. Hey, sister, it has been a while. How are you? When they come and they say we need 10 trucks on the road, you go put that on the load board and you find the person with the capacity to handle the workload of 10 trucks, right? They gonna give you maybe 150,000, $200,000 contract. You go put it on the load board for 100,000. That's still gonna leave you 50,000 to 100,000 for yourself. You don't have to put the contract up there for the full price. That's why freight brokers make so much money. They're the middleman. Okay. So they'll put the load up there. Hey, I need 10 drivers to take this from point A to point B. This is how much we're paying for this load, and say it equaled up to 100,000. But Walmart gave you 150,000 or 200,000. One person say, "Hey man, I got 10 trucks. I can take that for 100K." Well, you've already solidified the deal. You give them the workload. Walmart's going to give you the 150 or the 200,000. You're going to pay them for their services. You keep either 50,000 or 100,000. Okay. So the freight broker mastery, my husband will allow you to get a hold of that. He normally charges $197, $297 because it's a whole entire mastery. Okay, from start to finish. What you need in place to become a broker, where to find people that want to do business with brokers, how to post the loads on the load board. This is where you literally work from home. Okay, and work from your phone, making contacts and connections. You can get that for $47 as well. Freight broker mastery. I'm just getting rid of all of this stuff, literally. Okay, you want that? Put a 7 in the chat. Let's see what else we got. My husband also has complete non-CDL startup from start to finish, how to go and do it yourself. All the ways that you can make lots of money in non-CDL transportation. He did a whole entire master class on it. Okay, you can get the master class for $97. I'm going to tell you what's all included inside of the non-CDL master class. Of course, how to put the whole thing together. Most people think, oh, if I get started in non-CDL or if I get started in any type of transportation business, then I have to drive. That is a lie. You do not have to drive. Our goal is to get you to stop exchanging your time for money so you have more time freedom to spend with your family and do the things that you love to do. Okay, so you can start a non-CDL transportation business and you just sell trailers. People are looking for trailers like they are looking for water. You can do pilot cars. Those are those cars that, either go in front of or behind those extra heavy loads on the freeway. It's bread in that. It is a lot of money in pilot cars. Okay. You might have to drive from Dallas to Louisiana to ensure that big old house get dropped off. Okay. But you ain't doing nothing but following behind or following in front for about a $1,500, $2,000 payout to go 2 to 3 hours up the road and just to make sure you have those hazard lights on. So you can do pilot car. Okay. You can also do leasing your MCDOT number. You can do that as well. Okay. You can do dispatching. You can do that as well. There are so many different ways to literally scale a non-CDL transportation business. And since Donald Trump is saying, hey, no more migrants is going to be in this transportation space unless they can read English, it's a lot of room and play for you to go ahead and get in there. One thing about it is just alone on the loads, on the transportation, on the side hustles. Like my husband has trailers that he rent out. That's one stream of income. He does his dispatching for his own business as well as teaching. Okay, that's three streams of income. Doing the dispatching for him, some of his drivers, that's two streams of income. He also does coaching. Once he learned how to do the MCDOT numbers, all of that stuff, now he shows other people how to do the MCDOT numbers. That's where the big bag is at. So there's multiple ways for you to actually have a non-CDL transportation business that you ain't even got to touch. Okay. So for the entire complete setup, start to finish, trade lines, how to build out your trade lines, how to get on the load board, find loads, how to vet your people that you want to drive for you. Whole 9 yards. You can have that workshop for $97. Put an 8 in the chat if you want that. I promise y'all I'm almost done. Okay. I'm going to go over a couple of things that I have here. In case you missed any, but I wanted to come out of the vault. I may come out of the vault and pick some other things. Maybe another time. I'm always a disruptor. So while everybody was having, Labor Day sales, okay, I'm gonna come in. I'm either gonna come before or I'm gonna come after. I'm not ever gonna sell. So, hey, it's Memorial Day sale. Yeah, you never see me participating in that. Just because I'm a disruptor, I'm different. So here is my sale. It's my closing out sale. It's my countdown to my next chapter that I am extremely excited about, y'all. I've been smelling all day because it's just like, yeah, it's time. And I'm super duper excited. So these things are coming to an end. If you're on this live and you want these things, go ahead, secure your spot, secure your product, whatever the case may be. Okay. I'm going to be working religiously on sending out all emails. Even from a couple of days ago, some sales that I had. I always tell y'all in the description when I'm handling these manually, just give me a couple of days. Okay, you're going to get the email for sure. I need to ensure me going to each and every platform that that payment is being accepted for. They have to put in their email what they're signing up for. So I have to make sure that they get exactly what they paid for. Okay. And we do that manually. You can just think about if I try to modify my website every time I'm holding a discount or a sale, it would be a train wreck and my assistant would be tired of me. Okay. Like real tired of me. So I have those for you guys out of the vault. I will give you guys, if you want to take advantage of, let's see, I have a 10 dispute letter bundle that you can get for $47. This is a dispute template for bankruptcy. It's student loan. I think it's evictions, hard inquiries, late payments. Um, there's some other stuff in there. The most stuff that we haven't reported on our credit report. Child support is 10 different dispute bundles. So you can literally take one each day and say, hey, who got student loans that they would like to have removed using consumer law? I have a dispute template. You just simply put your information in there and send it off to the credit bureaus. In 30 days, you watch the results happen. And then you can come back the following day. Hey, who got evictions? Come back the following day. Hey, who got child support debt? Even if you owe the debt you want to remove from your credit report. Okay. So that is a 10 dispute letter template bundle. You can get that for $47. Okay. Stocks and crypto. Y'all want to learn how to get on this train. Y'all want to learn how to get y'all a piece of the stocks and of the crypto. You just literally saw Donald Trump's sons make $5 billion in a day. Unheard of. $5 billion in a day. Okay? On crypto. On a stable coin. And you can get you some and get in and get you some and get rich. take your money and turn it into hard assets. I have the stock and crypto. It is combined of 7 to 8 hours, I think 3 to 4 hours on. Matter of fact, I'm going to do I'm gonna do the deal that you heard. Yes, I'm gonna do the deal. This was a 4 day intensive where I showed you how to create wealth from websites that AI will build for you in seconds with just a simple prompt, and how you can charge anywhere from $1,500 comfortably to $5,000 to build somebody's website out. We also went over stocks. We also went over crypto. We also went over, it was the AI intensive. I think we covered lots of digital products. I gave away digital products that you guys could sell um, inside of that workshop. So you can have that 4 day intensive for $97. You just want the stock and crypto. I believe it's 4, 8, 12 over 16 hours of uh, how you can actually, get started in stock. We help you set it up. We help you use AI to pick on the winning stocks, how to set up your crypto digital wallet, how to, not be scammed in the crypto space, biblically, what it means for you to be able to take the wealth of the wicked, the whole 9 yards, how to create websites. Everybody need a website. You learn how to create a website just sitting behind the scenes, baby. You can get on there and show your website, okay? I created an immaculate website for Kingdom Luxury, um, on the presentation, and then show you how to create your own step by step, everything step by step. You do it in your time. You can have that whole 4 day AI intensive for $97. The Become Your Bank, you guys can get access to the replay. When you just saw me with that money coming out of the bank, that's where go get that money. Become Your Own Bank comes from. Okay, so you can have that access to that. Become Your Own Bank for $97. I charge people $350 for the live workshop. You can actually take advantage of the Becoming Your Own Bank, so you know where to go get you some money from. One lady that came on the Becoming Your Own Bank website has already taken the information and has helped 25 of the women. She only, her niche is women. Take 25 of the women. They took the information, went and got the funding, and went and started them child care, daycare centers, and attached prep business. Just with the funding. Just with the funding. Become your own bank, how to buy wealth. I talked about that in the last live. You ain't got to create wealth in this dispensation of time. You can buy it. And if you want to know how to buy wealth and how to become the bank and use other people's money to make you money, then you can definitely get the replay to the Becoming Your Own Bank for $97. Let's see what else I want to offer on here. My husband has a 6-figure in dispatching. The replay, he also has a live in person one coming up, I believe, Saturday. The in person is $97. If you want to get the replay from the previous one, it's $47. Okay. Let's see what else I want to get on here. I will allow, and I cannot sell this credit business in a box for no lesser than $497. But okay, lovely. I see you. I'm here just listening. I will DM you. Okay, love. Um, the credit business in the box I can't sell for no lesser than $497, but I will give a discount to 2 people. You put up $250, you can have the whole entire credit business in the box. I will put up to $247. That right there is a meal ticket. just in the credit. I've been trying to tell all my cousins, get your butt in over here. Anything pertaining to credit or funding, um, you can really make $1 million in the credit in the funding space easily with your eyes closed. Everybody and their mama need better credit and they need more money. Okay, now you have over 70 templates. You have access to CEOs that can help your clients get funded. You can set up websites. Everything is done for you, literally. Everything is done for you, okay? So you are able to get the credit business in a box. It's completely built out for you. Everything done for you, literally. I can't sell it for less than $497, but I will give two of you guys an opportunity to purchase the business in a box for $250, and I will put up the $247. Okay. Is there anything else on here? I don't think so. I don't think so that I'm willing to give. Um, bu- 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 let's see. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna say the other stuff for another time if I decide to come back out here. I went over that. Okay, yeah, I think that covers it. That about covers it. Um, I will do this one time. If I do it and you one of the ones that should be included, you got to be ready to get to it immediately. I've been promoting that, you know, we have one spot left inside of the Get Rich with Dr. T by the end of this year. When I first announced it, I did announce it that you can get in, um, go get this funding with me, guaranteed $250,000 by the end of the year. And then you will take that money and go put it inside of another, pretty much like a trust, but it's not. It's an insurance policy that will grow your money for you. So you take 100,000 of your 250,000, and it grows your money at 9 to 12%. So that's over there sitting over there marinated. Okay, you can take out your own money because it's yours. You can borrow from yourself because it's yours. However, when you borrow from yourself or what you borrow from yourself is not counted against you. Your money is still growing as if it's 100,000, 150,000 in there. By next year, just letting that sit over there, even if you borrow against it from, after you put it in there, we let it sit in there for 30 days. It's a way to do this, and then we borrow against it so that it is tax free. And then we take that money and we go buy property. I've shared with you guys condominiums, townhomes, houses you can buy for $70,000, $80,000. Okay, you pull that out of this IUL and you go and you buy something that's already generating income. You can pay it back to yourself if you want to, so that this time by next year, instead of you having 100,000, you'll have every bit of 210,000, 220,000. Or you can just leave it as is. It's still going to grow, whether you borrow against it or not. Okay, but you also learn how to do this for every member in your household should have an IUL. Once you learn how to do it, and everybody else should have one, because this is how you become your own bank and borrow from your own self without having to go to the bank and they pull your credit and say you denied and all of this bull crap that we get tired of hearing. You become the bank. When you need money, you borrow from your own self. Okay, I will allow the last person to get in for 1,000. When y'all did not catch it at the first time when I said 1,000, then you had to pay $2,500. So the last person I will allow to get in for 1,000 if you are serious. How much is the digital library? The digital library with the 400,000 is 140. I said if you get the 7,500, it's $97. Last but never least, if you guys want to invest your money and grow your dough, okay? Um, I have an opportunity for you to literally invest your income and then just watch it grow within the next 45 to 60 days. Okay. I do these investments from time to time. One recently, we were paid out the whole 9 yards. PayPal is doing some dumb stuff on that. Nevertheless, um, it yielded me a very lucrative return. It always does. And when I say it's an investment opportunity for you to grow your dough, you invest 500, and I'm not saying that's what the investment is on this one. You invest 500, you get 1,000. Okay, you invest 1,000, you get 2,000. You invest 1,500, you get 3,000. Okay, it is invested into apartment complex that me and other investors are going into. Um, Once it closes on the deal, then we all get our payouts, and these are very lucrative. Takes about 45 to 60 days for you to get your payout. Okay, I do have 3 spots available for you to be able to invest 1,000 and get 2,000 back within the next 45 to 60 days. Okay, that is the last opportunity that I have for you guys. If you are interested, you will get a surety letter that covers yourself. It's a legalized document. Um, you know, and then when the payout comes, you will be paid out exactly what the investment that you put in, which is $1,000. Okay, that investment will be closed Wednesday. About to say Wednesday, Monday. That investment opportunity will be closed on Wednesday, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you are interested in growing your dough, where you ain't got to do nothing but just make your money, make more money, then there is 3 spots for that. You invest 1,000, you get 2,000 back. So you're literally buying my money, buying other people's money. Any questions for me, y'all? I'm gonna let y'all go. I wanted to keep it shorter than what it is, but it is what it is. I wanted to give you guys opportunities. This is the countdown to my next chapter. I will not be offering what I offered here on this live tomorrow, the next day. I pulled a lot of this stuff out of the vault, stuff that has already been done away with, that I don't even advertise anymore. When I tell you that I'm fully loaded, I'm fully loaded over here. I got stuff that we didn't did numbers with, and it's just in the vault. I only put it inside of my masterminds and give them access to it. So, is there any questions for me before I go? Any opportunities you want to take advantage of before I end the live? I am going to wait about a minute or two because I know that, the comments are lagged, but I do not want you guys to miss an opportunity. The official money list, I talk about all of that. I showed y'all all of that. There's over 100 ways for you to make money instantaneously. Buy the list and start going after it. Okay, $47 to 7,500 done for you digital products. I have the 400,000 digital product universe. I gave you guys access to the 75,000 funding play plus all 3 credit bureau sweeps. Fix your credit and go get the money. Gave y'all access to that. Airbnb, how to get started in Airbnb, leveraging other people's property and other people's money. You can have an Airbnb set up in 30 days or less, literally. And now you're making passive income. Passive just means it coming in month after month, after month after month. Okay. So I have that and all the other stuff that I promoted inside of this video. If you guys are interested in any of those, speak now, forever hold Joe. Okay? But I'm going to be getting off here in about 2 minutes. Instagram fam, y'all already know y'all can't see the payment information if you are interested, how to make your payment, all of that stuff. So go ahead and just DM me and I will send you the information, okay? You can always revert back to this live to see exactly. I'll try to keep it as short and sweet as possible where you can say, well, what did she say on number 3 or what did she say on number 4? If you have to, and then DM me. I will leave this up, maybe about an hour or two just to give you an opportunity to go back and listen to it. And then, yeah, we're done. And that is only for those over here on Instagram because what the other ones over here can see everything and hear everything. Okay. So when we end this live, it's officially a resell. All right. With that being said, I love you, Instagram. And thank you, Sister Tam Tam. Miss you, girlfriend. Definitely look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Don't be no stranger, sister. Okay. Come by here and say hi to your sister. Um, I am closing down a lot of my mentorships and just a lot of my time being spent on these apps. So it means everything to meet genuine people like yourself. I'm trying to prepare the people. I know you met me on Papa Duck. They don't know me. They really don't. And I gave Papa Duck community a lot of opportunities to let them know I'm gonna be gone and I ain't coming back. If you on board, you need to get on board. And when it was all said and done, it's all said and done. Now I got people coming over here like, hey, I remember you from Papa Doug. When you going back over there? Like that chapter is closed, and so I'm closing this chapter, okay? And I want you guys to know when I say what I say, that is what it is. And I know that y'all will miss me when I'm gone because you're used to me, comfortable with me coming by here. But I'm almost out the door, okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not setting a date and saying this is the date. I'm just letting you know it's that close. That close. And then it's off to the races. But I'm very excited. When you know how you get excited right before you get ready to have that baby, you start spring cleaning everything and getting everything, the diaper bag all prepared. You start getting all the baby clothes you're gonna take to the hospital because you just know it is time to push. It's that time. And the excitement and the joy and all of that stuff that comes with, oh my God, I'm about to meet my baby. And I tell y'all, I am going like to the next level. It's just to the next level. And I don't want to leave any of my cousins behind, but it's time. Okay, so here's your opportunities. I love y'all, and I will see y'all sometime soon. Stay blessed above the rest. Go in peace so you do not walk in pieces. And again, I will see you next time, friends. All right, y'all. I didn't see no questions over here. I waited more than 2 minutes. Get your payments in if you want anything, and if you don't, peace.